friends, welcome or welcome back to 8 Moon Phases. My name is Chivis and today we're working on our sloth. Remember that it has to be done before the end of the week as I am traveling Saturday very, very early in the morning. So it needs to be completely done. So that is our top priority at this moment. I do have a few other updates, but before we get started, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Enable that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time that we upload a video. And if at any point throughout this video you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. It is free and it helps a lot. Let's go. Alrighty, so first of all, I want to give you guys an update. I have found my backing fabric for my quilt. I'm very excited. I am very anxious that I don't get to work on it just yet. But I found it. I was at Michael's actually. I was able to locate another skein of yarn of the beige color that I needed. So I didn't have to order it, luckily. And to play it safe, I did order it. And then I wanted to go pick it up on Saturday. And as I was there, I was looking around. Again, this is a different Michael's that I had gone to within my city. I was looking around the fabric area and I was just kind of looking for, I had mentioned that we were going to do the like a dark blue with the yellowish, maybe some goldish, maybe some sort of speckled print that I wanted. And I got something that is completely opposite of that. But I saw it and I fell in love with it. I bought 4 yards of it. I wanted to buy the remainder of the bolt. But hopefully, as in the future, if I get to go again, then I'll buy whatever is left, if there is still any left. I also ended up buying 2 yards of felt. So I'm going to replace the sheet that I had put up, the, was it fleece, I believe? I'm going to take that fleece down. It is the black sheet that I was pasting the quilt squares on. And I'm going to replace it with the felt one. So that would be the more permanent one that is going to be staying on the wall. Now, I did want to make sort of like movable squares that I could add or like move around, simply because it'll be easier to pin something if I need to pin it than having to pin to the wall. But that is a future project. I want to update you guys more or less on where we are for our sloth. Oh, wait. I also went to Ollie's. I didn't realize we had one here in my city, and we do. And I went and I found this fantastic fabric, which I had already purchased some of it at Joann's when Joann's was still in business. And I saw it. And as soon as I walked in, I was like, I'm taking the whole thing. It was $20, but well worth it. What am I going to do with it? I have no idea. It is that like fleece material. So I was thinking maybe like a pair of pajama pants, maybe a hoodie, maybe, I don't know, some sort of something, but I saw it and I had to buy it. So very, very happy. Anyways, now let's go ahead and give you the update for the sloth. So as I mentioned, I did go ahead and buy another one. So now I have this extra one just in case I need it. I did receive the pellets earlier in the week, last week. And this is how our our body is looking. This is already all filled up with the pelts all the way up to here. And this is a whole 5 pounds. So what I'm going to be working on doing now is, aside from finishing or closing this part. So we did have a bit of fabric left over from where the pelts are to the top of this lining that I had made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shorten it a little bit, and I'm going to sew across more or less there. I don't want to leave it super, super tight, but I do want to make it a little bit just so there's no big bulk up top. I'm not going to add any filling to this, any of the polyfill. This is just going to be the pellets, and it's kind of heavy, but I love I love just tapping it like that. Again, we do have a bit of this yarn still here, which I'm going to use to close up that body part, which I think should be enough. I may just need to borrow a little bit from the other skein, but that is totally fine. We have an extra one now, so I'm okay with that. I do have the 2 legs So far, I just need to make the little nails that go here, like the little fingers that stick out. But I do have this, and I was waiting to make the arms because I wanted to see how big the head was going to be. So far, this is the front of the face, and this is what I have. And I'm just kind of wanting to finish the body as of right now, to see more or less like the proportions of what the head is going to need to be. I know that the body's going to end up more or less somewhere around here, which is not too bad. But I do need to make sure that the head is about the same diameter of as the body. So far this would be the front. I think I'm going to add one more of the lighter one, and then I'm going to go in with the beige, which is going to be the remainder of the back of the head. And then I would just need to make the little eye patches. And then I do have the safety eyes that I'm going to be using to attach the actual eyes. So this is the face part. This darker yarn that I have here is what the little eye patches are going to be made with. And then just the remainder of the body. So I think we're on time. We're on schedule. It is Monday today. So I think we're on schedule to having this completed before Thursday. Now, this is going to be a video that is going to be uploaded on Thursday. However, for Sunday, I may not get to record a video because, again, traveling Saturday morning, which means Friday I have to get home, finish packing, go to sleep early because we're leaving super, super early. And then once I'm over where the race is going to be, well, I'm going to be busy with race stuff. As soon as I get there that Saturday, I have to go pick up my race packet and then have some dinner, rest a little bit. Sunday's a race, and I may either be driving back Sunday afternoon/night or Monday early morning because I have to be back at work on Tuesday. So I'm taking a day off. It is allowed. So that's more or less what my plans are like. But again, my priority right now is finishing this. If I have time, I'll work on some other stuff. I do plan on having this, I think either by tomorrow, it should be done, which will give us a little bit of time to work on we need to finish the embroidery booklet. I think this is the last week before we get the update on the new animal. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but this is how it's looking so far. I just need to finish the body of the jaguar, and that will be completed. I'm trying to show it so it doesn't glare too much. I really like how this is looking so far. I think the stitches are coming along a lot better than they did on this one. This one's more colorful. This one I'm doing more like a bronze / brown and goldish tones. For this next one, I want to do a pastel one, depending on what the animal is. I think it's an owl. So I might either do a blue monotone or the pastel one. So those are like the next two that I want to work on. And then I would have, I believe, 2 more after that. We do have a total of 6 different animals. But I'm really enjoying this project, believe it or not. I think it's really, really, really coming along. It works up quite fast. And I'm kind of like thinking of what other designs I can make. Aside from what I'm already doing there. I know I like to take on a lot of things and I shouldn't, but it's fun. It's fun keeping busy. But yeah, I do, when I travel, want to take my 2 cross stitch projects, which is the smaller one, this one that I'm working on, and then the moon one as well. I think that's kind of like on the easier end of what I can take, and probably the gray and yellow blanket that I haven't done much since the last time you guys saw. But okay, today, right now, I'm going to work on finishing up and closing the lining for the body and finishing up the body. And then hopefully we can advance on the head quite a bit. And maybe it'll be time to call it, depending on how fast I can get this done. From then on, we would just need to either finish the head and then do the body. I still haven't checked if sloths have tails. I'll look up that information soon enough, but I think we're on good time. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous for this weekend, but I know that it's going to be an experience, and it's going to be another achievement that I can tick off. Another one of my bucket list items of being able to run a half marathon. And then I'm already thinking that for next year, I might want to complete a full one. I know I'm not even out of one of them and I'm already trying to get into another. Anyway, let me go ahead and get myself ready then so we can start sewing the lining. It's going to have to be by hand because obviously I can't put that whole mass into the sewing machine. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready then, and then we'll get moving with the lining. Alrighty, I feel like I've been talking very, very fast. I'm going to slow down a little bit. So I do have my needle threaded. I have just basic gray yarn. I'm going to try to follow the French seaming that I had, which is going to have to sew across this way and then just fold the hem in to enclose it within the remainder of the fabric. So I'm gonna sew it before I cut, simply because if I mess up or anything, I can't add the fabric back on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started then, and then I'll bring you guys back once we are ready to start closing up the body with the yarn. Welcome back. We have we have our body. I think this is hilarious. I just want to hold on to it forever. But this is the body of our sloth. We are just working on the head now. I like it. I just have to weave in this tail. You guys know how much I love to weave in tails. So that will be done at the end. I'm debating what part is going to be the top. I think this bottom part is a little bit more wide. So that might be the part that goes up top, and kind of shape it a little bit more and just have this part be like the narrower part. And then we would just put the head up here. What do you guys think so far? Now I just kind of have to see. I think this is a good, I said that I was going to make another round. I think this is a good size for the face. And I would probably add 2 more rounds of this beige color. And then from there, just round it off. Which I think would be, I think it's a good size, right? It's not too small, not too big. I have the legs. I would just need to do the arms, and more or less that would be kind of completed. So yeah, it is not super late. I'm going to try and get at least the initial part of the head completed. I love it. I really love it. I want to make one for myself. Maybe not a sloth though, like another shape, but I really, really like it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on the head a little bit. I was just watching the video for the update on the Jaguar. I just need to finish doing the body for that as well. So I might do a little bit more of the head, and then I might do a few stitches on that Jaguar, and then that'll be it for today. Tomorrow we'll continue working on this. I have 3 more runs to do. I have tomorrow, I have Wednesday, and I have Thursday. And then Sunday is our race. I'm excited. If I keep mentioning it, just know that I'm excited. I'm nervous. It's the first time that I race outside of my hometown. All of the races that I've done have been here. So just like knowing what it is that I have to do, like packet pickup and all that fun stuff. Luckily, I found a hotel close to where the race is. So that way I don't have to like go and fight for parking or try to find parking super early in the morning. But anyways, that's for something else. I'm going to go ahead and work on the head for just a little bit, and then I'll bring you guys back to see how far we get through today. And then we will definitely continue working on this tomorrow. We are clocking it for tonight. However, we have done a great advancement. As you can see here, we have a beautiful sloth face. Just missing the little nose here, and obviously to tie in all of my tails. I did leave this one hanging. I'm gonna transfer this yarn to the bottom so I can then use it to attach it to the body. So currently, here is how we are looking with our body and our head. What do you guys think? I think it looks great. I think it's proportionate. I think it looks fantastic. We have the legs that are going to go down at the bottom. And then all we're missing is the long arms. And then we'll be done. So I think possibly by tomorrow, this should be completed. Yeah. Big bag of beans. That there. We're going to put the little head of the sloth right there. All we just need to do is tie it in. We have to add the nose and make the arms. I am going to leave it there for tonight. It is 9:30. I have to get a few things ready before tomorrow. But as we continue to work on it tomorrow, obviously I will be updating you as I go. Once it is complete, then it'll be good to go. I'm happy with it so far. I think it's looking great. It's very, I just want to continue to hold it. But yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Today is Tuesday. We're updating just really quickly before I call it a night because I have been busy this afternoon. I got home, got my run in, and after that, I had to make some dinner and get some stuff ready for work. But I also got the chance to assemble. I have weaved in all of my ends. This is how we're looking so far. I do have the legs there that I haven't attached, and I am currently working on the arms. So it is very close to being done. I think it should be done by tomorrow, which gives us perfect timing to finish this video, upload it, and we should be ready to go. I'm halfway on the first arm. This is about the size of the leg, so I'm just gonna probably double it in size to make sure that it is long enough. Currently, this is what it would look, but I want it to extend about yay long. I just want to make it very, very long on the arms. But yeah, here's where we currently are. I'm going to continue going a little bit more on this tonight, and then probably tomorrow I will do the other arm, assemble it, and then I will show you guys what it looks like, and we will all be done with this project. This one was a quick one. I know it took us a few days, but honestly, I've only been working on it here and there. I think the most that I worked on it was on Saturday when I started the body. I did finish the head yesterday pretty quickly. So yeah, I don't know how long this has taken me, but so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on this arm, and then I will leave the other one for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll give you guys the updates before we or once we finish this this project. But what do you guys think? I like that it's tall. I like that it's heavy. It's very huggable, very stiff, and it has all the little beads inside. Here's where we are. I will see you guys tomorrow once this one is completed. It is Thursday, very late, and I need to get this video out now. However, I want to give you guys an update. Yesterday, I didn't get a chance to record. However, I did work on our friend the sloth. He is completed. He is a chunky one. He has a dumpy in the back. I just need to work on getting the little claws made. But other than that, he is completed. And that makes it a wrap for our video. I will be working on finishing the claws today. Again, I am traveling this weekend, so it is traveling with me to go and deliver it to its new home. And yeah, today I did my last run before my race on Sunday. These next 2 days are rest days. I do have to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But then I'll be heading out soon after. Yeah. There will be no Sunday video because, again, I will be out of town. So I'll see you guys again next Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.